What's up, Aries? I hope you are doing well. So, Aries, this is going to be your July Bone Curio reading. Let's get all these little charms in. Uh-oh, what I have flying over here? Aries, Aries, Aries spirit. Let's see if we can pick everything up. Up. Let's see, that was the King of Wands. We need that. All right. No. And we need the purse. All right. Aries, Aries, Aries for July, spirit. All righty. Let's see. Aries, you got a demon in your money. Right off the bat. Some of y'all could be having a problem with somebody that you work with. And I definitely see something being watched. Nine of Wands is having to defend yourself from a situation. Now, this could be just an environment where it's like, okay, there's problems or there's issues with the environment that I'm working in, but I feel like there's an issue with a particular person. We have the Queen of Wands here. So this is definitely you feeling like you may be defending yourself in some type of situation. Some of y'all might be wanting to walk away from something, could be looking for another job. I do see job loss, especially if you work in a medical field or something like that. There may be something that's coming in with job loss or money loss. Now, for some of you, there could be a sickness that comes in that ends up maybe you have to pull back because you have to focus in on your health, and there could be money loss with that. But I am seeing also job loss, which job money loss for some of you. So one could be sickness that causes it. For some of you, this may be some type of layoff that they're doing in a medical field. Now, if this is not you, because we have a demon in the money sector, this could be somebody else that is, if you work in a medical field, you might be hearing that one of your coworkers that you have a problem with is getting terminated or they're losing their job. Let's see. I'm trying to look in the bad spell work, and we have something that is reoccurring, keeps coming, keeps coming, keeps coming. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy where it's like, oh, I got to keep dealing with something. I do see the magnifier, and it could be you looking at something a little bit deeper, the question mark, maybe some things you're working with somebody and you're like, okay, how am I going to break this cycle? Or is this person working against me? Or is this person trying to be a problem? Some of you might definitely be feeling like there's something that needs to change with a person that you work with. Now, in the home sector, we have a stalker. So some of you got somebody that's watching you in your home. Now, you're looking in a different direction. You're looking towards money. Some of you might be doing something in your home that's making money. You could be subletting. You could be having an OnlyFans in there. I'm trying to think of why somebody would be stalking you to see what's going on. But maybe you're doing a business in your home that you're not supposed to be doing. For some of you, it could be that when you're walking away from this, if you have a room or a basement or someplace that you're doing something for finances, I feel like somebody is trying to figure out what you're doing in the home. This could be somebody that is HOA, stalking, keep driving past your house. Oh, they're like, what was that lady on TikTok that got busted because she was renting her pool out for parties or something, and one of the TikTok viewers ended up contacting the HOA. Like, how? I just don't understand how people have that much time. Like, literally, I gotta cut my grass, I gotta trim back my weeds, I gotta wash clothes. When you have time to be in other people's business reporting them? That's just so fucked up to me. But anyway, be careful that you're being watched. So if you are doing something that's not exactly legal or something that may be a little bit different, you have somebody trying to figure out like what is going on with you. Okay? Some of you with a new home, you're going to move because of it. It could be that you want privacy. You could be staying in a place where there's not enough privacy. Um, this could even be a business where, because home can also, if you all you do is go home and go to work, this could also represent a job where it's like, okay, it's time for me to move on to a different department or a different business because I'm being watched. Okay. We do have clouds coming in. We have a lack of communication. Some of you might be pulling back from people and not talking. The King of Cups is there, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There may be some emotional stuff that's going on. And we do see it in the family too. So it may be, I just don't feel like talking to anybody right now. I want to pull back. Could be more focused in on yourself. I do see some type of transformation that's happening, but it's not complete. So there may be some things that are going on where it's like, I really don't want to be around a lot of people right now, or I don't want to share a lot of things with people right now. Clouds could also denote depression. So some of you could be going through something where you feel a little bit off, or there's a depressive energy that you're feeling like I need to deal with. The love sector, you do have something with money coming in. So this could be a new business. Jack of Pentacles is there. Some of you could be connecting to a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. There could be a connection with a past love. Now we are going into, we already are in Mercury retrograde. We also have a couple of other planets that are retrograding too. So some of you might be kind of reconnecting with somebody from the past. The only thing that I see is the claw, which could be that there may be some obstacle on top of it. Now, evil eye energy is there. If there's competition for somebody, that could be it. There also could be something that you're passionate about and you're making money off of it, and you got haters or evil eye energy on top of it just because of the Jack of Pentacles. Some of you, trickster energy is there. So if you are trying to get involved with somebody, make sure that this is somebody that's not competing against you. Like, there are weird energies where people get in a relationship and then they start competing with each other. Or trickster energy could be that somebody is in a relationship for the wrong reason, or there's just some trickster stuff that's going on. So just be really careful with it. Kind of moves over from love into good spell work. So be careful of opening your energy up to just anybody this month. I feel like you need to be really careful with that. Now we have the catcher's mitt, and this is opportunities that are coming in. We have possibly dealing with an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There could be some opportunities that are coming in with working with this person. This could even be a love interest for some of you. Some of you, you're face down. So you may have a person that is bringing opportunities, but you're not seeing them all, but they're there. I am seeing something with a badge. Now, this could be getting certified. This could be getting a job where you're wearing a badge. There's handcuffs there. You could be a police officer. I am seeing the chicken foot protection. If you are an immigrant or somebody that's having problems, be careful. This could even be ICE with the badge and the handcuffs. I am seeing the globe, and some of you, if you're dating somebody that is in a different city or a different country, just be careful with traveling back and forth. I do see spirit trying to protect, so make sure that if you are, that your paperwork and everything is in order. For some of you, though, this could literally just be going into law enforcement or going into something where there's a badge or handcuffs. Good spell work. We have the ancestors. We have the doctor bag. This could be getting a job. This also could be improvement in health because we have the stress heart. If you've been stressed out, there may be some things that are going to open up for you. Ten of Wands is feeling burdened. So there could be, I got a lot of shit on my plate. For some of you, I definitely get something with depression. Now, we have the skeleton hand, and this is basically like, gimme, 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 gimme. Some of you might be burdened with somebody asking for something all the time. There also could be an issue of not being able to keep money or hold on to money the way you want. I am seeing something with networking that's coming in. Nine of Cups is getting something that you prayed for right on top of the Lucky Charm and the Sun. So this could be winning, the lottery. This could be getting really good news about a job that you wanted. I do see the dog, which could denote an animal or a friend. Nine of Pentacles could be collaborating with somebody to bring in money. For some of you, this could be if you have a dog that you do dog shows with, or you do any type of event with. This could be bringing in money through that way. But I do see a lot of networking and then a lack of talking. So this could be, all right, I want to, promote and spread my business, but then there's this thing of let me pull back a little bit. This also could be communication of reaching out to somebody and then they don't reach back in a timely manner. But the sun is there, so if you're waiting for some type of communication to come in, it looks like it's going to come in. In the good luck, we have the anchor, which is good. We have the bloom. It's upside down, which isn't bad. It just means that you have some stability coming in or something that's going to bloom, but it's not coming in super, super fast. Crossroads could be, where do I want to go? This also could be looking at your religious or spiritual direction. What am I trying to get into? Where am I trying to go? I feel like for some of you, though, the crossroads could be a move. This also could be travel. I see the angel there, so there's protection. The wing is spiritual growth. So some of you might be being led to a certain path this month where it's like, okay, I know this is opening up for me. I feel the spirits. There's a lot of deep spiritual connection. Let's see. We got a key. We got a water sign or water energy there. Lucky charm. And what is this one? King of Cups. Emotions. Could be dealing with a water energy. Some of you with the devil energy right there, you might be having an issue with a water sign. Spirit is like, watch this person. Nine of Pentacles, the eye was down on it. This could be, I want to be more independent. So it could be, I don't want to be codependent. The King of Cups could definitely be a father energy. So some of you might be dealing with somebody that is a father energy, and maybe they're a little bit too strict, or I'm wondering if this is the stalker for some of you too, somebody that's watching you in the home sector. Could be a father energy or a grandfather, family person, family man. But I feel like that somebody may be like, I want more independence. We do have something with the birds coming in. There could be an argument in the family with the Eight of Cups. It could be I'm walking away from something. Hip flexor is like, let me be a little bit more flexible with the direction that I'm going. Maybe you were trying to kind of hold your tongue a little bit, but with the whip, I do see the star on the other side. Something is going to get better, but somebody might be putting you in a position, your crown was upside down, where you're either uncomfortable or there's a depression about a home setting or a family setting. Ace of Pentacles is showing a job coming in. I'm definitely seeing big money through travel, something with a vacation. Evil eye energy is there with travel. You could be going to visit somebody and people are jealous, or you could be going somewhere where there is evil eye energy. If this is about love, they're upside down. So be careful if you're flying out to meet somebody and you're not really sure how they feel. They might not be feeling the same way that you feel, because I get a bullet casing with that. Be careful of putting yourself out there and somebody's not reciprocating that energy. But I do see a vacation or a trip that's coming in. You have the bullet, the gun facing a key. The key is in the upright, so there's a new beginning, but there could be some challenges that are coming in with it, first Aries. Some of you, I feel like that a door is going to close for one thing and then reopen with a different direction, and this flew all the way out. This is messages coming in long distance, and some of you might be going there to make money. We definitely see also a love interest, and this could be flying out to meet a person that is a different race or a different culture. You could be a different race or a different culture that's coming in. Some of you, I feel like there's going to be some changes to a business. It could go from a partnership to being very with the Nine of Pentacles 3 times, could be solo entrepreneurship Or it could be that maybe you were thinking about starting a business and you don't want to partner up with other people. I definitely get this energy, and it's an Aries energy too. Of I don't want to have to work with a lot of different people. I want to work for myself, or I want to work by myself. And to be honest, most Aries I know, they're good with that. They don't need people around them. Some of you, I definitely feel like, are writing a book or writing a journal or writing something that might end up being worth some money at a certain time. You could be publishing it. Aries. Oh, come on. Okay, so we might have some confusion. And with that cross, it could be confusion of a direction you want to go. It could also be a belief system that you're into. You got something spiritual that is going on. Transformation is there. So some of you might be looking at life a little bit differently, Aries. All right, that was good. All right, so first card out, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and this is financial loss, taking financial risk. This could be gambling and losing. This also could be investing in something and not getting the return that you want. I feel like for some of you, there could have even been a class or something that you took that you thought you were going to use and you didn't. And it could be like, oh, I wish I hadn't invested that money in that. I don't think it's going to be a major thing, Aries. I think you're going to recoup. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, in reverse. And this is perseverance, a change for the better, renewed hope. Now, we did see financial loss, and we saw financial like job loss coming in. So money loss, job loss, but then we see a change for the better, and this could be getting a new job, finding something else. Let's see, Ten of Pentacles, loss of a community. Some of you could be dealing, who did I read for before? Because I felt like Pisces, I think it was, where somebody had a person that was trying to cause problems for them at a job. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces energy. We did see King of Cups. That could be a problem. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. We have with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, loss of community, maybe some family problems, quarrels. This could be arguments about money. Two of Pentacles, so all these Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Definitely some problems with money. Two of Pentacles in reverse, scattered energy, inability to maybe save money the way you want to save money, financial problems, feeling like the money is not coming in the way that you want. There also could be that if you're living with somebody, the stalker card, this person could be like, okay, how are you able to buy all these new clothes and all this new stuff and you're not paying rent? Or how are you able to have this new car and I haven't got any rent? So this could be a landlord too. Knight of Wands, somebody's moving. It's like, I'm out. New home. I don't want to be here. You're in my business. You're going through my stuff. There also could be, like I said, a problem with a business. If this is a partnership, somebody may not be making the same type of money and they may decide it's time for me to move on. So we do have something where there is possibly a loss of a partnership or a loss of family or a situation because of a disagreement or argument about money. Tower. Some of y'all may not see it coming. If this is not you, then this could be, if this is not them, this could be you really making a decision like, you know what, I'm out. And maybe you're not telling this person that, like, I don't want to say anything. I just want to go. And that could be a problem. The Tower is showing destruction. It's in the upright. So this is something that comes in really quick. It's a sudden change. Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. And then the Hangman. Somebody's feeling, you might be looking at a person or they're looking at you as a general read like, oh, they're selfish. All they're doing is thinking about themselves with the Hangman. We have selfish, unmotivated, ulterior motives. Like, why is this person doing this? Now, for some of you, could just be a person that's telling you, look, you got to get out. I don't want to be your roommate anymore. I found somebody else to come in and take your place. For some of you, this could you be doing this to the other person. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm moving on. And then we get somebody that's like, okay, that's just being selfish. Seven of Cups, though, is showing somebody that thought about this and they're just ready to move on. We have logic. We have goals, priorities, clarity. Let me just go on and move on to the next thing. There could be this thing with the Four of Cups. Sometimes this is somebody that is stuck in a cycle. Now, we saw that. Where do we see that at? Somebody that is either breaking a cycle. Let me get the right thing up here. Or they're just tired of going around and around in circles. And I get the Page of Wands. And this is probably the energy of bad news because it's in reverse. This is like delays. We got selfish twice. So somebody could be like, you know, you're kicking me out or you're moving me on and you're just being selfish. You're just looking out for yourself. Or this could be Aries saying, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm moving forward. And the person is looking at you selfish. Five of Swords in the upright, cruelty, conflict. I feel like some of y'all are going to be making a decision where somebody's not going to be happy with it at all. But it looks like that there's this focus of needing to move in a different direction. Two of Swords in the upright is indecision, a lack of clarity, confusion, stress, worry. Now, we did see the stress. Where was the eye was upside down? So we have goals and priorities, but then we get being stuck and bad news coming in. Could it be that they're telling you that, oh, you can't leave because you signed a contract and you're stuck in this for a little bit, or you can't because you're obligated? I don't think it's going to hold you. I don't. Ace of Wands, though, in reverse is bad timing, setbacks, a false start. But then we have something with the Seven of Swords that is revealed. And where does that leave you? Conflicts, bickering. And then the Four of Swords, a move. I'm out. I feel like that somebody's tired. And that's why the retreat is there. Like they're tired of being in an environment. They're tired of dealing with something. This is maybe not getting along, maybe not seeing things the same way. Whatever it is, the Four of Swords is, I feel like I need to pull away. Now, remember I said I felt like there was a vacation. Four of Swords could even be, I need to get away. Devil in the upright is bondage. But sometimes this could be self-restriction. It's somebody trying to make you feel obligated. Like you can't leave. Three of Cups in reverse is withdrawn, misfortune, untrustworthy, loss of friends, loss of group. The world is showing completion. You're going to move. But I feel like Aries, something is changing. Something is coming to an end. And there's a move that needs to happen. But somebody's going to be like, oh, I can't believe you're doing this to me. You're so selfish. I can't believe that you're putting me in this position. Why would you do this? Oh, my God, Aries. Like, let's talk about it. The Devil, though, is showing that if that does work on you in the upright, this is kind of self-restriction. This is putting yourself in bondage, keeping yourself in a situation. There's conflict. And it looks like that somebody is really looking at, is it beneficial for me to stay in this energy? Because we started off, though, not enough money, loss of money, maybe loss of job. Maybe they're like, okay, take less pay. But then we have quarrels with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Loss of community, monetary loss. Then we come up here with this, what is this? Was this Two of Pentacles, juggling. I can't pay bills. I'm not making everything that I need. And then it's like, some of y'all, maybe I can't even afford to stay in this property. Because then we have the Tower. So some of y'all might be like, I got to break a lease, or I got to walk away from this, or I got to break this contract because I need to move forward. And then there's like delays because maybe the person that you're trying to walk away from or break this lease from or move forward from is like, wait a minute, like that's not right. And then we get a lot of evil eye energy, and I feel like some of them are like bringing other people in. Like, can you believe Aries is trying to do this? And then we see setbacks. Um, but we have honest clarity looking at something where it's conflicts. There's the energy is not good, and then the Four of Swords is a retreat, a pull back. Like, I don't even want to do this. Could be like I need to take a step back from something and figure out where I want to go, how I want to do it. With the Devil, break this bondage. And then it's like withdrawn. I don't trust people, or I don't trust a situation. And it's like I need to move forward. And then the world is basically, let me move in a different direction. Let me complete something and move in a different direction. Yeah, Ten of Swords, endings. Five, the Hierophant is basically moving towards either a new job or a new situation, a new job, a new environment. Ten of Swords, definitely endings, so that a new beginning can go. Yeah, there's definitely a walk away from something. And I feel like you knew you wanted to do it from the get-go, but maybe the manipulation of somebody was keeping you stuck with something a lot longer than what you want it to be. Because I feel like some of y'all maybe a few years back knew that you wanted to walk away from something, and it's like, oh, but I got to stay here, or I got to do this, or I got to follow through with this. But it looks like you're coming to the end of the cycle. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right, bottom card. Visualize a shield or of protection. Let me get the glare off of that. To protect yourself from toxic people or situations, imagine a shield of white light surrounding your body. This keeps negativity out and lets positivity in. This might even be the catalyst of why you feel like you need to move forward, though. This could be that I don't feel comfortable in this environment with a stalker. Somebody's watching me, watching my house, watching my energy. This even could be with a job. But for some of you, it's like, I don't want to be in this energy. So it's maybe time for me to move forward. Make peace with uncertainty. Some things may be coming in where it's like, I don't know exactly where I'm going. And we did kind of see that with the cross. Like, what direction? But then, like what the tarot said, okay, yeah, now I figured out where I want to go. And we know you're going to get there because the world, completion of a project, which is either completing something that puts you on the right path, or either moving somewhere else that you feel like you're complete. It may take a while to find clarity about a situation. Be patient. Know that invisible healing forces are at work. Alrighty. Restore yourself with time alone. And that's where that Four of Swords was. I need to pull back. I need to retreat. I need to take a vacation. Take a break from the busy world. Replenish yourself in the stillness. Meditate, stretch, nap, garden. Do whatever quiet activities your spirit yearns for. Some of you, spirit is like, take a step back. Focus on you. Focus on a vacation for you. Staycation if that's all you can do. If it's one night in a hotel room out of an environment and you can do it, spirit is like, do it. This is observe, don't absorb. If you're taking on the stress of others, try observing the situation from a distance. This will increase your energy. So it's basically pull away from some people, pull away from something that may be holding you back, making you feel like you're not moving forward. We see that you are going to break away from something because there's spiritual growth and there's a completion. Tap into your spiritual power. Some of you are pulling back because you're trying to get more into you, and that could be why somebody's calling you selfish. Like, all you're doing is thinking about yourself. All you're doing is for you, but maybe you need to reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve a dilemma. Stay open to its guidance in your life. So we definitely got spiritual growth that's coming in. Some of you, I feel like that there's going to be some big change with the Ten of Swords, it could be transformation. We definitely have an ending so that something new is going to happen. And we have practice patience. Press the pause button. Take the day off from being frustrated with yourself and others. Patience reaps great rewards. So we definitely have protecting yourself, maybe moving away from toxic people, being focused on what you need to complete. And then we have taking a vacation, taking some time by yourself, letting go of other people's feelings or emotions or attachments that you're carrying. This opens way for spiritual growth for you. And it looks like that it's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to put you in a better position where something opens up that maybe you need, maybe something you've been working on. Let me see. Because I feel like, what is this patience going to lead to? We got baby steps, which is basically still more patience. Let's see. Energizing yourself, nourishing your body, getting in touch with your emotions. This sounds like healing, like something coming in to heal. Yeah, there's something that heals you, but it also opens up your spiritual path a lot more. Some of you, maybe you already know the direction. I hate that I lost it now. Where is it at? But I feel like that something is releasing you, and it's not just the physical, it's spiritually. It's like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm moving in a different direction. And for some of you, it may require that there's a physical change to where you are too. So it's not only spiritual, but it's mental and it's physical, Aries. And it looks like it's going to be beneficial. You may not see it at first, but it is going to be beneficial for you. All right, Aries, love y'all. Take care. Take care of yourself and take that vacation.